can see some of them up there. But more importantly, on the second and third pages of the template, I'm going to ask you to think about some and respond to additional questions. What possibilities exist for improving communication and information flow across campuses? In what ways might current technology be used to improve communications at the college? What communication activities are working well and why? And similarly, which communication activities are not working well and why? And then which 4 or 5 immediate steps could be taken to improve communication? Now again, I think that gives you an opportunity to share some of your thoughts above and beyond the recommendations that the report suggests. And then we'll look at those as well and share those with you, either when we meet in August or before that. And then, after you've had some time to work in groups, discuss and respond to the template, we're going to take about 15 minutes to ensure that that information is in fact plugged into the template and submitted to IRPO from about 10:30 to 10:45. And then around 10:45 to 11 o'clock, our staff will depart with takeaway lunches available there. And then ALO Frankie Harris will begin the session with the faculty, which will be devoted to the ACCJC and student learning outcome rubric. So that's sort of the outline for the time we have together this morning. We also, just for logistic purposes, have 4 computers that are attached to projectors, so the work that those groups are doing can be seen up on the wall. We're also going to ask that also smaller groups form, and as all of you have a hard copy of this sent to you via email, that you could open it and input information there and also send it to IRPO. So there'll be some groups that will be working with the benefit of a projector. There'll be other groups that will be working without the benefit of a projector. But still, we trust that that information will be placed into the template and then sent off to IRPO. Now that's the plan, so we'll see how it goes. And before we actually break into the work and I share with you some of the things that I've seen, the results of the survey, as we come to the close of this term and we look forward to commencement on Tuesday, I just once again want to thank all of you, and I'll express this across the college as well for the folks at the campuses, to just thank you for all of your work. I know we are working at an extraordinary pace in so many different areas. We hopefully will continue to improve, and hopefully we'll continue to see significant improvement as we continue to work together to strengthen the college through this new participatory governance structure. I want to assure you that we are mindful of where we are, and we're also mindful of where we need to go. And so the work is not done. There will be more changes coming, and I think all of those changes will serve us all well in the future. But I want to just take this time to thank you again. One of the things about this survey that I was so pleased about, and I think I was looking forward to, was that for the first time, it really establishes for us a foundation or a baseline against which we can now measure our future growth and improvement in this area. What we need to do is to also establish these kinds of baselines of comparison in other areas of the college as well. So as we move forward, we will always be able to measure from this point forward how we're doing. And hopefully, when we survey again around communications and governance, we will see continued improvement. When I read through the report, and I do hope that all of you will get a chance to read through it, I don't think that I found any surprises. I think most of what was affirmed, I felt was the case anyway. But it's good to have the baseline data to support those assumptions and to help us plan for the future. So some of the things that we learned is that most people feel that the handbook is helpful, or handbooks will. That most people make fairly good use of the different documents that are available to us at the college. That the internet services have improved significantly. That we are using technology to improve the delivery of programs and services. That's positive. But yet on the flip side, we also learned that most people think that the dissemination of information across the colleges, and especially to the campuses, needs improvement. But I think that's something we know and we need to continue to look at and think about ways that we can improve our communication, not only between the national campus and the state campuses, but also among ourselves, internally. People felt that there was an efficient process in producing a catalog. And the catalog is helpful. But I've looked at the catalog and I find parts of it confusing. I find parts of it outdated. And it's not clear to us as a community who prepares that. How does that document, that's so important to the college, how is that prepared? Who's involved in the development of that document? It's not clear. And so one of the things that was suggested is that we do a much better job identifying who the author or authors are of particular documents in college. It's also very clear that there's mixed reviews about the communications plan itself. Some people said they knew about it. Other people said they didn't know about it. They didn't know how it had been developed. That it didn't have widespread, I guess, influence or impact